Let's see. I need to get back to the beach where there's enough space to actually take off. Ooh, no, I just have to go speak to, who is that? Or is that going to be Braev Lee? I don't have to go talk to Sirius or the guy from Eisenhowerburg. Alright, well, let's go and, do a little bit of world warp. And we can go this way. Wow, this part of the world map is longer than the other way, I swear. Come on. Alright, it probably would have actually been faster just to take the direct route. Probably. Where am I going? I am going here, am I not? I think so. Alright, what's this, Oh, is this the Chompcraft Village or something like that? Okay, I know where we are. This is, I think it has an actual name, but this is what I've been calling the Sages Peninsula. Because this is where the Sage used to be. Alright, the Cave of Vestments, that's right, it's all coming back to me now. It's been a little while since I've been here. This is another new dungeon that I haven't been to yet. So they're, opening up quite a bit for the side quest. That's like 1 plus like 2 halves of a dungeon that I get to explore now. Because, you know, there were like half because we'd already been to the areas but hadn't been able to access the entire place, you know. Alright. So I don't even see what I picked up because I was busy trying to do whatever I was trying to do. I'm finding cat food. How much cat food do I have? I must have a lot of cat food at this point. Let me go and see. Yeah, I have quite a bit of cat food. So a lot of it I'm getting from Fort Loon, as well as the cake food. But I have found a lot of cat food on the ground, and I kind of want to give the Necromancer asterisk like another chance, because I wasn't really able to make that much use of it the first time I tried. Where was I going? Oh, I was going to this thing. That's a light curtain. That reduces damage from magic attacks, maybe? Yeah, the cat food. I don't know if I'd really want to be using the cake ingredients, realistically, that I'm just finding on the ground. But, this is a big dungeon. This is, like, B2, and I still don't see a, I still don't see the blue exclamation point. This is a big dungeon. I am very glad that I have random encounters turned off, because if I didn't, I would never be getting through here. This is a magnifying glass. Speaking of which, my ability, you still have miscellany, which is probably a waste. Yeah, there's the empty space where I'm assuming the Templar is going. He's the bishop now. I guess I'll give him the astral magic for the second job, because those do have some extra like support moves. Anyway. Yeah, the only real reason for me to have the freelancer is so that I can scan people, and I have so many magnifying glasses that I probably really don't need the freelancer to scan people. I can just use the item. Anyway, more cat food. And is there stairs or is there treasure? There is treasure. There is a holy lance. Okay, I wonder what element that could possibly be. And is this like... I like how there are random patches of moss on the ground. Again, I've talked about the random details that you see in this game, and in really video games in general. Or at least that's another elixir. Good video games in general, you'll see these random details to make the dungeons look a little bit more, I guess, real than they could. Like little bits of moss and stuff. That is an adventurer, so there's probably a boss fight coming up. I probably have to fight Braev Lee. I'm gonna save. Alright, please do not turn off the system or remove the SD card, that is fine. There is a party chat. Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess. Braev Lee! I'm gonna go finish exploring. Just because I don't feel like splitting the dungeon, like, around a boss fight. And just in case, this probably isn't gonna happen, but just in case I can't come back here after the boss fight, I would like to finish exploring. I don't believe there are any dungeons that actually close off in this game. They're in Braev Lee Default 1, but I would like to finish exploring before I go and fight the boss. So, back up these stairs, and I could go all the way back to the beginning, I guess, because there was still more up back by the beginning that I didn't explore. Let's do that. Ah, let's not. That's in an open mushroom, which I still don't know what it does. So that, the wine, and a couple other items, I don't know what it does. Like, the Lilith Kiss, I can't remember what that does either. By the sound of it, that probably, like, induces sleep or something. But, whatever. There's one more treasure chest. So I don't think there's all that much more to explore in this, this area. This upper level. 1F. But, okay. That is a cross potion. 150 points of, restoration. Of all the friend summons I have, I don't think I have any that, actually restore HP. I don't know why I thought of that. But I collected, quite a bunch. I collected quite a few, at Magfest, as you already know. And there were even more that I just deleted to make room for the more powerful ones. And I did not see all that many healing friend summons. Just the damaging ones. Which is, I guess... I don't know if that's because this game is more, like, hyper-offensive than, Bravely Default 1 was. What did I pick up in that treasure chest? Alright, anyway. One last thing over here is going to be a fail knot. Alright, I guess before I go and fight the Templar, I might as well go and switch around my equipment a little bit, and by that I mean hit the optimize button. Alright, so this guy now has the Grand Marshal shield. I still cannot get over how he is literally holding an ore. Although I don't know if that's the best one when you talk about optimizing for like defenses, because I think that's a more offensive item. The Bishop's Staff is pretty good. Give me a moment. Alright, I think I already showed off what Yu is holding. Edea has still Yoiki's bow, headgear, Dalmatica, and amulet. Magnolia now has Iron Duke Grand Marshal's sword, which I take it as a pretty good item. Flameberg and power braces. And this dude, whatever his name happens to be, now has the Holy Lance, which I picked up not too long ago, the Dark Shield, the Genji Helm, Crystal Mail, and Gauntlets. So that's nice. My stats are not that much higher than they were. What? Do I have to, like, not equip the Grand Marshal's items or something? What? Let me try de-equipping the Grand Marshal items. Who has them? You have the sword. So what's the next best thing that I could, what's the next best, offensive item that I could equip? This is pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of that. And... where's the other one? I know someone has it. Grand Marshal Shield. Let's get rid of that. Will you talk to me now? Okay, you will talk to me now. You will not talk to me if I'm equipping the items. That's interesting. The development team thought of everything, didn't they?
But it is more than that to me. This is where your mother and I were once sheltered by the sage of Yoyana. It is the place where we were blessed with a strong, beautiful daughter. And the place where I made my resolve to take back this nation and rule it by my own ideals. Even seeing the faces of the multitudes who had rallied to our cause, our hearts still wavered. Dare we pitch our outnumbered forces against a great religious order, with the power of the crystals at their command? Dare we did. We resolved to overthrow the orthodoxy, capture the Earth Crystal, and seize the throne. But how would we rule this new nation we would forge? How would we lead the world? After 3 days and 3 nights of heated debate, on the morning of the 4th day, I mustered my army.
So this is where it all happened.
I see you have found the Grand Marshal's sword and shield. And yet you have equipped neither. Tell me, Edea, is this how you would answer me?
I don't think I have any alternative right now, so that's right.
That's right. This is my answer.
Explain yourself.
As long as a nation exists, it will have enemies. whether or not it seeks them out. A ruler must have the power to fell those who would threaten the people's survival. This is why I sought the Grand Marshal's sword. And every nation has people within its borders, a citizenry that it must protect. To keep its subjects from harm, a ruler must carry a strong, sturdy shield. So, I sought out the Grand Marshal's shield. But when I took these two great relics, sword and shield, into hand, I suddenly felt afraid.
You wielded a mighty sword and a stout shield, yet grew fearful. Intriguing.
I thought back to what I had seen in my travels across the realm, and to what I had read in the histories. Stories of men who claimed power to slay their foes, but who forgot the ones they loved, and whose hearts grew cold. Men who gained the power to protect people, but then lost sight of themselves, and grew vain, proud, and complacent. They put too much faith in the power they had achieved. It became all-consuming. It was all they cared about. That was what I was afraid of.
Justice must be supported by might and authority. But when it is delivered at the point of a sword, it is not but coercion. You are right to fear power. Yes, even power sought in pursuit of justice is not immune from corruption. A stout shield is needed to protect the people in times of war. Yet the true goal should be a world with no need for shields. The noble course is to believe in the ideal. Find that stout shield, yes, but do not bear it. The little bird who left our nest has returned on the strength of her own wings. Along the way you were lost, injured and betrayed. You knew despair and cried in anguish.
We were confused. We doubted everything. We closed our eyes and ears to the world around us.
But you overcame the pain. You raised your head and did not shirk from the truth. You took your troubles in stride.
I met new comrades. I knew the warmth of friendship. I was emboldened. I listened. I learned just how much I still had to learn. I felt the love of my master, my friends, my family, and my father, who I always looked up to and strove to follow.
Your journey is over, my daughter. But you have one more trial to face, together with the friends who stand beside you.
Yeah, there's no way that we weren't going to be fighting this guy. Let's do this!